And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Akers. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Levis now off of play action. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And his kick here is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. A pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Juwan Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Levis, he's going to audible to something else.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And 3rd and 8 now. You look at the Saints defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Levis on 3rd down. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
26.
On first down, Rodgers. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. On play action. Now Rodgers. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So it looks like they started some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with 1 more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. On play action, it's Rodgers. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
88.
Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Second and 9. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Williams is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You think back to 2022 with Detroit, Jamal Williams just unstoppable down near the goal line. 17 rushing touchdowns, 13 of those were from 2 yards or less. He's just an absolute battering ram down in this part of the field, and he finishes off another drive in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Levis. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker, and the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Saints 21, Bears 3.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Street.
Rager, the man in motion. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a gain of 5.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go now.
From the 29, here's second down and 5. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Levis. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
That's good for the Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the
Levis to throw it. That'll be caught. Rager with it.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the Saints' 19-yard line.
Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
Yeah, this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Matt Eberflus is going to take a risk here on 4th down. He is going to go for it.
Go, Reed, go.
They'll run for it with Akers.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Levis to throw off play action.
Rolling to his right.
And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 15.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, Rodgers.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Here's Jones on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bears take over.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here's Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Levis.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Jefferson moving in motion left.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Slot man moves right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Again, it's Elliott. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, I don't have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Cam Akers with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Get 300. Get 300.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6.
Downfield, and he's got Olave.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the stick.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 51 yards.
And the Saints are able to extend their lead.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Bears 17.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for 28 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And running with power here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And a second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they're going to speed things up here. Off the play fake. Curley eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Levis on 3rd down. Look at the big fella go.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Akers again. And not a whole lot there as he'll get him down at about the 2.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They'll look to run with Akers.
Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good.
So he's been automatic to this part of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. A throw to the middle, taken in.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara,
31 yards.
And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Levis throwing again on second down. This one brought in by Jefferson.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Levis out of the gun on third down.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Operating from the gun, Curley.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. This offense so far on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
The slot man in motion right.
And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. On the move past the 40.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Off the play fake, Levis.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Levis now off of play action.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Once more from the 11, 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott.
Here's third down and 5. Now they'll audible to something else.
Brings up third and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
19 tight.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Going right back to Akers.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd and 4. Levis back to throw.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And my goodness, another interception. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers looking to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Saints,
they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to